Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Betty, and on this channel we talk about everything nursing, lifestyle, beauty, vlogs, and a couple of other interesting things. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you smash on the subscribe icon down below and do all the good stuff like share, comment, subscribe. Okay, I've said subscribe before. Yes, you know, you can be watching somebody's videos and you often forget to subscribe, so check that you've subscribed to this channel. Thank you. And for my returning subscribers, you guys already know you have my heart. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So in today's video, we are a bit relaxed. Yeah, we're relaxed. I haven't done a sit down video in quite a while, so yeah, I am going to be sharing with you a couple of things that I feel like you should know before you go to Turkey or before you travel out of the UK in any ways. You are going to be needing most of these things, so it's not just restricted to Turkey or Antalya. Of course, I'm speaking from my Antalya experience, but I mean, you're going to need it even if you're traveling to somewhere that is not Antalya or somewhere that is not Turkey. So if you catch me looking down, I am checking my phone because I have the notes of what I want to speak about on my phone. So yeah, first and foremost, if you're going to a country, you should know whether the country is an English speaking country or what their native language is. So in the case of Antalya, their native language is not English, so majority of the natives or the locals don't speak English. So we had to use Google Translate to communicate with most of them, which was in this case very difficult, as you had to type, and you know, Google Translate will need to translate it for you, then you give it to whoever you're communicating with, and it's just a lot of stress, to be honest. But that is like the most reasonable way to communicate with most of them, with majority of them. And the ones that speak English, it still is difficult to, you know, understand what they are saying, but overall they don't speak English. That's the point of it. So you need an app to translate. I actually saw on Nosdale's YouTube channel. If you don't know, Nosdale is a YouTuber. She's based in UK as well. So I saw on her YouTube page that there is this I don't know if it's a phone or something, but it's called Pocket Talk, and this device is able to translate as many languages as possible. So I haven't tried it myself because I've only been out of the UK once, and I have not, I mean, I don't need it for now. But yeah, if you're somebody that will be traveling so very often, you can actually check it out. Nosdale uses it as well for our travels, so you can actually check that out. I think it should help. Another thing I'm going to be saying is that if you are going to Turkey or Antalya or any parts of Turkey, actually, you're going to be needing a visa. I think the Schengen visa does not cover it, so you are going to need a Turkish visa. So we applied for our visa in June. Yeah, we applied for our visa in June and we got it like 2 days after. Yeah, it took about 24 to 48 hours, honestly speaking, and we had the opportunity of having the e-visa at that time, so it was quite easy. But now I've heard that you cannot utilize the e-visa anymore. I think if you've had the e-visa before now, you can still make use of it, but if you're just applying, you have to go to their embassy to get a hold of the visa, and I think it just makes the process a lot more difficult, especially for Nigerians, and I think some other African countries as well will have to go through this. But if you are a native of the UK, or I mean, I don't think you actually need a visa to go to Turkey. So this is another interesting part. I've actually heard that there is a lot of racism in Turkey, and especially people who visited Cappadocia, I think Antalya is also part of it, Istanbul as well. A lot of people have actually complained of racism, and locals don't really treat them nicely. But in my case, in our case, because I went to Turkey with my friend, and if you've not seen the Turkey vlog, I'm going to leave it somewhere on the screen so that you can check it out after this video. So as I was saying, I haven't really, we did not experience any form of racism when we went, to be honest. I think that it might be the part of Antalya that we stayed in, and most of the locals were very nice to us. I mean, yeah, they were nice, although most of them were staring, but I want to believe that they were actually staring because they haven't really seen blacks around. And to be honest, I can count the number of blacks that I saw throughout a week in Antalya. So I feel like it's because they don't really see black people. I mean, should I be saying black? Yeah, they don't really see people of color around. So I think that is the reason why they were staring. They weren't staring at us in a very bad way, but you would know that these people are actually staring at you. I think they need to do better. If you want to look at somebody, look at them and move your eyes. Not that you be staring at them for a long time, and for them, it feels very, very awkward, but it is what it is, right? And actually, a couple of people wanted to take pictures with us, and yeah, they came to us and they're like, oh, can we get a picture, blah blah blah. And yeah, we took pictures with a couple of people. Of course, most of them didn't want, they don't want social media. Everyone was like, no social media. So yeah, I can't post the pictures I had with them, but it's fine, it's all right. Yeah, so that is my point about racism. I feel like, yeah, just be vigilant. If you're going to, if you're living any part of the country, you still have to be vigilant. Anyways, racism is everywhere, but in Turkey you still have to be vigilant, although I did not experience any form of racism. One other thing that I want to say is that Turkey is hot. Jesus Christ, Turkey is hot. Listen, I think it got to like 40 degrees Celsius on a particular day that we were there, and Jesus Christ, I was just boiling. I was boiling from within because that heat is not from here. So if you know that you're very, very, very liable to getting sunburn, even if you are not liable, please just take your sunscreen along. I still got dark when I went to Turkey. I got dark, but I actually my skin got better about a week after I got back to the UK. So please take your sunscreen along because that place is hot. If that place is that hot, I don't know how hell is going to be, but God should help us all. Yeah, so Turkey is hot. Listen, in addition, you can actually book a van on the roadside. So this is one of the things that actually surprised me, because I'm like, so we don't have to call them. So they have a button on the roadside where you can just click on, and then a taxi it's a taxi is going to come to you, and yeah, you just tell them where you're going to and they will take you there. So you don't have to like book in advance. Of course you can book in advance, that makes a lot of sense, but if you are going somewhere impromptu, you can easily get a cab. It's not that difficult to get a cab. And yeah, so let's talk about payments, or money. So in Turkey they spend Turkish lira. I think they also spend euro. No, but their major currency is Turkish lira. So we used our Monzo card in Turkey, and it saved a lot of stress. We did not have to like start changing money at the airport, or it just saves a lot of stress. So we paid at a lot of places with our Monzo card. We withdrew cash with our Monzo card as well, but make sure that when you're withdrawing in Turkish lira and you're being charged in Turkish lira. It's like the rate has reduced again. Yes, that's reduced. That way it's a little bit cheaper, and the exchange rate is going to be in your favor, trust me. So we did not like have to change money before we go. We just went there with our card, and it was so easy. We just tap, and there were some places where we realized that they wanted us to be paying in euros, which is not like, I feel like they just wanted to scam us. So we had to withdraw some money at some point, which we used to pay at some places. So another thing I want to talk about is when you're traveling to anywhere, literally anywhere in this world, regardless of if it is Turkey or not, try to get a universal adapter. So I'm going to put a picture or a video of mine on the screen. I got mine from Amazon I think in 2020. Yeah. So this universal adapter, like you all know, not all country uses the same plug sockets, so it's quite different in Turkey as well. So I had to get a universal. Of course, I've had it since 2020, so I just took it along with me, and it saves you a lot of trouble. You're still able to charge your phone. You don't have to like go and buy universal adapter there. I'm going to put a picture of what it looks like on the screen so that you can have an idea of what it looks like. But it's a really good investment, because you really don't have to like stress yourself and all that. It's very easy to, you just plug it on the actual socket and you're able to plug your other appliances to it. So I feel like that is majorly everything that you need to know about traveling to Antalya. Of course, there are other things, but this is from my experience, and I hope that you guys have been able to pick 1 or 2 points from this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you watched up to this point. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.